everybody, it is Yuriko, and I am back. Well, since there has been no suggestions for games for me to play, even on the computer, I guess you're going to be seeing me a whole hell of a lot more. But, I just wanted to talk to you about something. This is what I was trying to get more information on, kinda. Trying to see where it was going. But there is a video floating around the internet, and actually Facebook, of this woman in a very, very nice car. Very nice, very expensive car, okay? And she's a big girl, and I mean big girl. The music behind it is very questionable, and it's just videoing her getting out of the car, okay? It's not funny one bit. But there is so many people out there that are being mean and hateful and just bashing her in every way, shape, and form. You know, and they're telling her, oh, how unhealthy she is. Oh, you need to do this. You need to do that. You know, and I'm to the point of where I said something. You know, I mean, I said something, and it wasn't really directed to a whole hell of a lot of people. Hang on a minute, I'm trying to find what I said. Okay. And, sorry, we didn't need to go down that way. But, I mean, it's gotten out of hand. And the video is not funny. Even though the person that on there was probably videoing it because they thought it would be funny as shit. And everybody's backing the person up. And from what I see from all the people that have been messaging on there, that they're just jealous because they don't have a car, or they don't have that kind of car. Okay? They're not worried about her at all. They just want the car. Because she has enough money to afford a car like that. A beautiful car. You know? And hell, it might not even be hers, but still, she's able to get around in it. And the funny thing I see of it is everybody's just attacking her. You know, you don't need to have that. You need a bigger car. This is what I said. From what everybody was saying, being an ass and all nine, I said, how in the hell is that not bullying? Even if you tell somebody to lose weight, are they actually able to do it? You don't know that they might have a medical condition that keeps them at that size. You don't know that. And don't sit there and pretend that you have a medical degree and tell everybody in the world that there is no medication on earth that can make you that big. Trust me, there is. There is. There is quite a bit. And for some odd reason, it's directed towards men. Because men can't do water gain. Women can. So they won't fix it for women. So we gain all this weight. There's heart medication out there. There's thyroid medication out there. There is, Jesus Christ, the chemotherapy. Some of the chemotherapies out there can make you gain weight. I mean, yeah, you can get sick in the whole night with the pill form. That can make you gain weight. Because in all actuality there is, and it can. Please read before you make a profound educational comment. Because unlike most of you people will read this, and even that woman in the lovely car will read this. People cannot simply ignore everything. Just like most people on this board cannot simply shut up about a person. One thing all of you have to realize is that people are people. People will do whatever the hell they please, but it does not mean you have to act how someone thinks you should. And if you don't have to act how society wants you to, actually have your own mind and cut the negativity. Because I'm not on this board telling people that they need to lose weight. Okay, and that's when I start, zapping some of the people that were commenting and being really rude. You know, I don't comment and say you need to get rid of your blue hair. I don't comment and tell you you need to get a selfie stick to take a better picture. Everyone has faults. I'm not perfect either. And neither are the rest of you. So you best check yourself before you start cracking down on somebody else. And that's, and people don't like that comment. I've had a lot of flack from that because they don't read. people do not read completely. They read what they want to see, and that's it. And I had some woman to not over-identify with this woman. Don't over-identify with people. Was she trying to give me a sideways comment here? I mean, I don't know. Because she told me to not identify with anybody, especially somebody that large. Because, I mean, who is it? Yeah. Says there is a huge difference between a little thick and trouble losing weight, and then lists the lady. Don't over-identify with every person with a weight problem because of your specific circumstance. Don't over-identify. It doesn't matter. What kind of ever scale that you guys put us fat girls on is ridiculous. Every single one of us is overweight. Every single one of us has a problem or two. Or four. Who knows? You don't know that. Quit assuming. You don't have a medical background. You don't have a medical degree. You didn't even study to be a state-tested nursing assistant, okay? Some of you may have, and some of you may haven't. State-tested nursing assistants help in retirement homes, pretty much. I used to be one. Assisted living homes. Okay? I used to do it pregnant. Not the best one in the world. Anyways, back to this. But you guys can't put us on a scale of 1 to 10 and say 1 is, oh, way a little bit thick. And then 10 is like, oh my God, you know? I mean, I understand that Gabriel Iglesias put the, you know, the levels of fluffy, which is fine. It was all meant to be a joke. None of that is really meant to be taken seriously. It's all a part of his act. And to tell you the truth, in all honesty, you guys need to get off of your high horses and start checking yourselves in the mirror before you go making any comments about what anybody else says. Because this is ridiculous. You all are grown human beings. Every individual is different. And just because you don't like the way somebody looks, what somebody says, what they do, how they do it, what God they pray to, whatever, does not give you the God-found right to say anything. Because they can whip around and do the same thing to you. So you best check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because trust me, as soon as you wreck, everybody's going to be pointing fingers at you and probably laughing. And that's highly more contagious to laugh at somebody when they're down after they made this big spiel about shit than it is to laugh at somebody while they're trying to do whatever they're doing. This woman in this video was trying to get gas. That was it. That was it. You know, that's all she was trying to do. And some little kid with a phone, no car, no life, no friends, whatever, had to do this shit. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with society? I can tell you what's wrong with society. These parents that are letting their kids doing whatever the fuck they please and think that they can do no wrong. Those are the kind of people you need to sterilize. And in all honesty, we need to start bringing back old school shit. Old school means your kids actually do chores. And they actually work. And they actually work to get an allowance. That is called a paycheck. Because if you don't, you're going to be 30, 40 years old and still living in your fucking house. Hell no. Let's bring back, you have to work to get a car. And we're not going to give it to you. I was given, I think, 2 or 3 cars. And they were all not brand new. They were not off the showroom floor. They were all used. And they were 80s models. Okay? And I was happy with every single one of them. I was very happy with every single one of them. And I babied the piss out of them the best I could. But, you know, fate saw that I didn't need that car anymore or whatever. You know? I work my ass off for shit I've got. You don't know this. That's the point. You don't know what anybody else is going through. You don't know what the hell they're doing. You don't know what the hell they're supposed to be doing or anything. Because people are people, and people are going to be wandering around this world trying to figure out what they're supposed to do in life. And you are not helping the matter. If you are one of those negative bullies and assholes out there that sit there and think that their opinion matters more than anybody else, you better check your shit before you go spouting shit. Because trust me, you are not put on this planet to sit there and bully everybody. You are put on this planet to do something more, to something better, to strive to something good. You are not put on this planet to sit there and be a dick to everybody that's busting their ass while you sit there on your ass and do nothing but run your lip. I'm sorry, but I don't put up with people like that. I do not put up with people like that. If you do not know how to work your ass off to get what you've earned and be proud of it, you don't deserve to speak, period. Because you ain't got nothing worth saying. And I hate the fucking fact that people have got this mind of an education because of what they see on the news. On what they see on the news. They don't read anything. They don't read anything. They don't educate themselves. They don't do anything except for sit there and agree to whatever TV reporter spouting bullshit on the news. Let me tell you something, honey. The news is controlled also. The news is controlling our hate and our loathing for other countries about what happened here and what happened there and this and that and the other, and oh my gosh, we had a bombing here, and and I'm not dissing any of that. People don't need to die because of other people's stupidity. Period. They don't. But on top of that, you gotta understand that it's filtering through us to start hating people of a certain religion, of a certain race, of a certain area. The Orlando bombings was a tragedy. Or the Orlando bombings. The Orlando gun shooting spree was a tragedy. And my heart goes out to everybody there. And everybody that survived, and then the families that had loved ones that didn't survive. And I'm very sorry that this had to happen. Because in all actuality, I bet you they were wonderful people. But getting the guy that bought a gun and automatic assault rifle took him 3 days to get it. He was on the FBI's wanted list. Hello, this is not race, this is not religion or anything. This is our government's fault. And this is our fucking NRA hard at work. The NRA sits there and thinks that we're going to, that the government's going to ban and outlaw all guns. No, they're not. They're putting stricter laws on them for a reason. So this kind of shit didn't happen. It's driving me fucking nuts. Like I said, you guys have got to read. You guys, all of you guys have got to read. It's about medical conditions for fat people, for one thing. And don't read what you want to read either. Read about the medications and read about what other shit that's making them gain weight and the whole nine. Read about other things that can make them gain weight. I am a big girl. Do you think I sit on my ass all day and eat? I eat once a day. I eat one time a day. That is it. Because that's all I have time for. And I haven't lost a fucking pound. You want to know why? Here's the reason why. I have had 2 C-sections in 10 years. I have had my belly cut open twice. I have had my innards rearranged twice. Okay? I have had everything done to me known to man and sewn back up and bandaged up and they told me I was okay. I'm not. The problem of it is they sewed everything back up so hastily that I cannot lose weight. Any woman with a C-section knows that it's very difficult to lose weight, especially the more and more C-sections that you have, the more and more impossible it becomes to lose weight in the tummy area. You think I'm kidding? Look it up. The next best thing to losing weight over there, other than starving myself, would probably have to be liposuction to get rid of all of it. I cannot do that. Also on top of that, I'm hypoglycemic, and it's been documented. You want to know what that is? That's a reversal of diabetes. My body produces way too much insulin. And I have to have blood sugar to break it down. There's the rub. And I only eat once a day. But I drink a whole hell of a lot of shit. I don't drink soda. I don't drink any of that junk. I have a soda maybe once a month. I used to have one every day. Not anymore. I'm sick and tired of what it was doing to my teeth. I was sick and tired of doing what it was doing to my skin, my hair, and I was sick and tired of what it was doing to my body. So me trying to lose weight, that's one step. But I am hypoglycemic, which means I need to eat in order to break down the insulin. Now that one time a day, here's something new. It's a pretty big meal. So it covers me all day. Not just part of the day and not just 3 times a day. It's once a day, big meal, that's it. Anybody that knows me, that has been with me, that has seen me, knows that I do that. It is not by force, it is by choice. Because I'd rather see my kids eat than myself. And going back to that woman in the video, I bet you something. That, she probably doesn't have any kids anymore. They're all grown and out of the house. That's why she's able to afford a car like that. Because she's doesn't have any kids. She has money now. You ever think about that? You ever think about that was something that was a present to herself? That's something that she always wanted. To buy a car off of the showroom floor and drive it out of there. And this video fucking comes up and has stupid fucking music in the background of it and watching her get out of the goddamn car. The only reason that this video is up there to A, is to shame the woman, and B, to realize that the person that is doing this is in pure, utter jealousy over the woman because she can afford what she wants. I don't care what all you guys may think, and I don't care what all you guys may do in the whole nine, and whatever. The reason moms look the way they do, and I mean, some of them have way too much time on their hands, and then you can only tell that they've got one kid. All right, I've got 2. With my daughter, I was still able to do my hair. I was still able to do my makeup. With my son and my daughter here, do you see anything going on? It's almost a big rarity for me to wear makeup, and then when I do it, it all just off anyways. So it doesn't matter. My son is just screaming in the background, the other sister. You know. Ooh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just ate for the first time today. And it's 7:23 at night. In the evening. I didn't eat all day. Except for maybe 20 minutes ago. Yeah. I didn't eat all day. I barely had anything to drink because I was too busy back here making videos. Sorry. But I do take care of myself. I've quit drinking soda. There is juice, Kool-Aid, and water in the house. And tea. That's it. That is it. There's coffee too, but you know. That's for when I desperately need it. I'm just probably going to be calling on me in about maybe half an hour. Because I'm tired. But I'm sick and tired of the people that sit there and think that they have no problem sitting there telling everybody what they think. And they go, oh, First Amendment, First Amendment, First Amendment. No, what the First Amendment does, here. Ladies and gentlemen, some background education for you. From a high school graduate that knows how to fucking read. That amendment that says our freedom of speech, that is freedom of speech against the government. Which means you can say anything you want to them and about them and the whole nine, and you can't get prosecuted for it. That's it. It doesn't cover everybody else's ass. They can sit there, and if you own a business, they can sit there, never walk into the store and rip your ass a new one, and people will believe it. Nobody has a way to shut people up on that. And there's not going to be either, because it's freedom of speech, and they have molded it into what they want. You think I'm kidding? Go read. R-E-A-D, read. I am begging you to read. Go read. Go read the amendments. Go read the amendments. I shit you not, they're in there. Go read the amendments. It is on any internet search. And on top of that, it's in the fucking library. You know those things that have shelves in them? And they have these little, you know, they look like they have spines. This is my game case. They have spines, and you can actually open them, and they have pages. They're called books. Ugh. You don't have a computer at home, you don't have internet, go to the damn library and read. Go into their medical section and read about all the medications that can make your ass gain weight. Go in there and read about the amendments of the United States. Go in there and fucking read. I dare you. Go read. Educate yourselves before you sit there and start tracking your bullshit. Ugh, this shit pisses me off so damn bad, and I don't understand why you guys are still doing it, because you get such shit from one person can say one bad thing, and they can get 50 fucking comments from people to shut the fuck up. Telling that person to shut the fuck up. And that person still keeps going. You guys like being trolls, and you like being hookers and the whole fucking nine on the goddamn internet? Go ahead. All you guys do is blow smoke. Nobody sees your face. Nobody's talking to you in your face, so you think you can spout whatever bullshit you can. Let me tell you something, honey. There has been some people that have tracked down people from Facebook, from God knows wherever, and gave them a piece of their mind. It's not funny. It's not cool. And as soon as you get your ass chewed for it, you're going to be like, oh shit. And then the next time you go and try to say something online, you're going to remember that little incident and shut up. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, but they all stink. Yeah? It's true to these assholes, too. But when I state my shit, everybody thinks it's an opinion. It's not an opinion. It's a widely known fact. You people are dickheads, and you're jealous of one thing or another, or whatever. You can't hook up with a chick like that because she's got money. Let me tell you something. Women like that, you won't ever hook up with. You want to know why? Because they're too smart for your own good. They don't want another kid to take care of. So they're not going to sit there and give you the time of day. And that's probably why you're pissed off. That's probably why you took the video. That's probably why you set it up to that shitty ass music. There's other reasons involved other than being big. But being big is the most easiest thing to attack because it's so outward appearance, right? It's so outward, it's so there. You know, just when I thought I had faith in the human race, it just gets shot down again. By little bits here and there. And it gains popularity. We are so focused on the negativity that we're not looking on anything good. And you guys blow it all out of proportion over one little thing. And that's sad. That's really sad. So anyways, if I can find a link to the video, then I will put it down in the description below. If not, I will tag it at the end of this video. I hope you guys, after seeing this and educating yourselves, hopefully you guys have a little bit more faith in yourselves than what anybody else says. Have faith in you, not society. Because society's norm is way far off base, too far off to be taken seriously. I love you guys. Peace out.